Hey y'all.
Hey friends. Did you know that they moved our favorite ship to our home port, Charleston?
Yes, I'm really excited about that. We looking forward to getting on there today.
We're going to show you how to get to the port and what you need to do. So stay tuned. We're going to take you with us.
Let's go. Well, the Ecstasy just left. They left what? How long has it been? 3 weeks ago?
About in
3
May,
weeks ago?
beginning of May.
Yeah, and then the Sunshine came in.
I think it was May 16th was their first sailing out.
Out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then, like I said, Sunshine's here. There's 2,056 passengers is what, what's it? The Ecstasy. Holds, and then Sunshine holds 3,056, I think it was. So there's like 1,054 more people are coming and going for each cruise with the Sunshine. So that's a big difference.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to work out some bugs.
Yeah.
We've read negative and positive, but our goal today is to show you how we're going to get to the port, where you need to go and park, and they may change this before you see this video, but this is right now how you need to go in order to get to the Sunshine.
Yep, June 1st, right now.
Yeah, 2019. But yeah, we're glad that the Sunshine moved because we have driven to Port Canaveral our past few cruises, and we drove right past our home port. We live in South Carolina, so we drove right past our home port just so that we could get a better ship. Or not, I'm not going to say better. Some people like the smaller ships. We choose the larger ships because we like a balcony. We like the more amenities on the larger ships. We like the stabilizers on the larger ships. Yeah, so we have just chosen to drive past our home port, which is only three and a half hours away, down to Port Canaveral, which was 9 hours away. But
so we can drive down to Port Canaveral 3 times. One time, and we can drive here 3 times in that one time. So we can do 3 cruises travel time.
But this is a family cruise. Not that we don't like the Bahamas. We would rather have
we like being together, doing our own thing.
Right. Well, but as far as itinerary, we like the Caribbean itineraries instead of the Bahamas. We've been to the Bahamas several times, but this is a family cruise, and we're kind of working around our family. Plus, we wanted to put them on our favorite ship because Sunshine is our favorite ship.
Yes.
We cruised on it last year, and we got exactly the same room except across the ship this time, and we're in a spa balcony. So we're going to be able to open all those balconies up, and we'll do a video on that too. But the goal of this video is to show you how to get down to the port so that there's no question. You'll see exactly what you're to do. So
that's going to be a big thing. That was a lot of the questions that was on the Facebook group is where we got to go, what do we got to do, and we're going to get a video of that, and
we've had actually several people on our YouTube channel. We can't wait to see your video on how to get into the port. So we had already planned on doing this video, but yeah. So we're going to take you with us. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. keeping this one, Devin? Yeah. Is that where you're putting it? Now where do we go? Seriously? I guess I could have. I think Kelly could have switched that. I have no idea. We got to find handicap parking.
It's right. It's in the right.
We need to ask him where handicap parking is. Where's to handicap?
Yep, pull it out. I was on the way around handicap.
She got mine. Thank you.
Pass the phone, you get to the top of the stairs and put right.
All right, thank you.
Take it down. Excuse me. Oh, this goes to the right. Okay, yes. To the right, please, ma'am. To the right. Right, this way faster to the phone?
I'm Kelly. She's Michael.
And you're gonna
Michael and...
there you go.
Thank you, Claire.
They're going to boot you off the ship.
I'm eating the bread. Why are you?
Still morning. Good morning. Welcome to Charleston and Carnival. Just as a friendly reminder, you show your sign and sell card before you leave the terminal here, and you will show your sign before the
I don't know. Mikey,
I just told her I thought it would be UPS, but I was
ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready to get on the boat.
Me too.
I think they go out and then up.
Ain't they ready?
You ready?
Oh. See the arrow?
So we checked in at 324 building, and now we're on the shuttle. And there's the sunshine.
We're gonna be like the second deck down. We're gonna be on that deck right there, the second one down.
Deck 11.
The second deck. Not the very tippy top, but.
They may have our decks open already. Some of those are open already.
Bet you can't try to light the service right here. The bad part is you have to load up in the rain, but you used to get the unload under a cover.
So you like so far? Or no? Faster to the Fun has went pretty fast, but the rest of our group don't have Faster to the Fun, so they're lagged behind.
Yeah. They don't get to come faster to the fun.
I know, but I was hoping to stay together. I can carry one of those bags, honey. Give me this one.
Throw that in here.
Do you need my boarding pass?
Your boarding pass is
Just want to make sure it's got the check mark. Faster to the Fun is this way. Anybody else with you?
Yeah, her and my husband's getting my bag.
Okay.
Again, what did you just say?
Are y'all not going?
What did you just say?
What am I saying?
What you just told me.
Oh, you can use this as your sail and sign card until you receive it from your room.
Okay, so because the sail and sign cards are at the cabin, if you don't get to your cabin yet, use your boarding pass.
Yeah.
That was a question that we had from somebody that was on our channel.
Oh, okay. Well, hi.
We are ready to go.
But I want to go. They won't
Kinley?
want me working at Walmart. What?
So we're celebrating Kinley.
I'm graduating.
Are you ready for this?
Just ready to have a vacation.
When's the last time you cruised? 2005.
How old was that? Oh no, I was like 9.
2005.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
was,
Devin and Josh, y'all ready for this?
yes, we are. We're very excited.
Josh's first cruise.
Yay!
Are you excited?
I'm so excited, I can't help myself.
Aunt Nay's cruised before. Wait, we gotta go down. Aunt Nay's a little bit. She's a little bit. You excited, Aunt Nay?
Yes.
So I can't believe we talked everybody into this.
But I'm gonna come back with my parents on their anniversary
Yes, yes.
and leaving everybody.
In August. We're gonna be cruising Horizon in August next, 2020. Oh, Mimi?
Yeah, well-
Mimi hasn't cruised since 2005. You ready for this?
I am. I'm ready.
All right.
It's not showing our cruise cash.
Yeah, it's not. You gotta check it at the kiosk.
see that up there? It says all decks rented.
Yeah.
The elevator will take us up to our deck.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll have to. Where's Aunt Nay?
Short stack.
We lost Aunt Nay.
Where's short stack go?
Oh my God! Where?
Hey.
Oh, sugar.
She was walking behind the. I saw her coming.
We lost Aunt Nay.
Poor Aunt A.
Well, she's so vertically challenged. She probably couldn't see. Yes. Well, we need to try. Can I do that?
Come on.
Brandon.
Backing it in.
Michael knows where he's going, so come on.
All right, come on.
How many can we cram in an elevator? Not yet. So look at our balcony, guys. Well, we're gonna have a longer balcony than this. So since we have 4 cabins together, they've opened our balcony. So this is 2 of them so far. We're gonna have that one will be open, and then the one on the other side of that. Yep. Or is it back that way?
This way.
I guess.
This way. This is your mom and Rob's, Kinley and Evans, and then Josh, or Cameron and Kinley and Josh and Evans.
Right. Cool. So we're here. There's Charleston. And a really ugly roof. Mimi, what do you think?
Kelly,
What do you think?
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Aunt Nay, what do you think?
Yeah, let's get the show on the road.
Let's go eat.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm gonna do too.
let's
I'm
grab our
hungry,
beads.
too.
Well, we've been back for a few days now. Wish we were still on the ship. How about you?
Yes, I'm looking forward to going again in, when are we going, August? Looking forward to going again in August.
But we just wanted to add a tail end to this video. We did it as a informational video, so some parts might be a little bit boring, but we just wanted to make sure that people that are going down to Charleston would be able to kind of see what you're going to go through with that port. We're kind of used to Port Canaveral, but what did you think?
Oh, the process was a whole lot smoother than I thought it would be. It was nonstop once we got started. The key is to be prepared for everything. To be prepared to get your luggage out of the car to begin with. They take it out in the parking lot.
Right.
Be prepared to have your documentation ready. That's one thing that he asked us before we took our luggage out is, do you have your travel documents?
Right.
Keep them on your person. Your travel documents will be your boarding pass, your
Photo ID,
your photo ID, your birth certificate, or your
passport.
Have all that on your person. Don't put it in your luggage. Because I asked the porter, I says, why do you say that? And he says, you'll be surprised on how many people pack it, they don't have it on their person. It's packed up in their checked luggage, so it gets on the boat and they're without their stuff. But have that ready going to building 324. The longest we waited was building 324.
We got some wind going on, guys. Sorry.
The longest we waited is when we got into the building when we were getting ready to get on the boat, on the ship, and that's when we had to put money.
Well,
we had to check our money on our
right.
sail and sign card and make sure that it was right, because we had an issue with that. And then
I think that's just their new process. They didn't show all of the cruise cash I had been putting on everybody's card, on their sail and sign cards. They didn't show it in building 324, so we had to recheck that once we got over to get on the ship. That's not usually happened, but this is just a different process that they're still having to go through.
Yep. Well, when you get out of building 324, you're going to get on buses, and you're going to be taken over to another building that's over there where you're going to get on the ship.
I thought that went very quickly.
Yes, it was nonstop.
We didn't have to wait.
Yep, it was nonstop other than having to wait for to check our sail and sign cards and the cash on it, and to make sure we had enough on there and put some more on there.
But even though we were faster to the fun, the rest of our group that was with us was not very far behind us. So even if you don't have faster to the fun, I think that it was a pretty smooth process.
Yes, and we had the early check-in,
yeah,
so I think that helped too.
Yeah, there wasn't many people there when we got there, and I was very surprised at the parking lot how empty it seemed. But we got there very early, and I think they started boarding early. We usually take times. This time we forgot to do that because everything went so fast.
Yep.
And I didn't have time to check, oh, what time are we getting here? What time are we actually checking in? Because as soon as we walked in the building, we stepped right up to check in. And I thought we would have time to actually sit and document times, but it just went so fast we didn't have time to do that. So
It was smooth, like I said. First time not knowing what's gonna happen, what the process is, it went quick.
I'm ready to go back.
But well, it'll be even quicker then because now we know what to do.
Yeah,
We know
right.
what to
We only
expect.
made one wrong turn, and
Yep.
we think that if you're, if you saw the part where we said, "Uh-oh, wrong turn," we zoomed that in, and it says that that's where they drop off. Like if you're being dropped off, that's where you would go. But since we didn't get dropped off, we don't want to make a lot of comments on that. But possibly that's where you would get dropped off.
Yeah.
So
Quickest way to get down there is at Lawrence and Concord, Gate 2. That's where you got the main entrance for parking. And if that went smooth even.
And if you have if you have a handicap tag or placard, then you park free. Somebody questioned me on the group in that, and I mean, guys, we did it. I have a handicap tag, and we actually saved $100 because of that. And then that's why we went. Some people were turning left on the video. We went all the way around, followed the arrows all the way around, and parked in handicap. That made our parking there free.
We'll mention in the comments below about the process of getting in, where your turns have got to be. So it'll be easier for everyone to, you can just print that out too, and that way you got it in writing, and instead of having to watch the video while you're driving down the road trying to get there.
Right. Well,
But,
and one thing, we have Waze,
W-A-Z-E.
We love Waze. It's an app on our telephone, and it tells you, actually, it has rerouted us if there was traffic stopped, or if there was an accident, or if there was slow traffic on the interstate, or so even if you know where you're going, it's a good app to have. Even when we just go from our house to Tennessee, where we go all the time, we know how to get there. We plug in Waze because it tells us if there's any accidents, if there's anything on the roads, if any cars stopped on the road that you need to be aware of, or if there's any detours. It tells you ahead of time so that you can detour. But Waze gave us directions to exactly where we needed to go, except that one little... Why'd you turn in the wrong place?
Because I think that's the address I had in there. I actually had an address in there, and that's what it gave for the address. I should have just put in Lawrence Street and Concord Street.
I was in the car behind you, so I didn't know why you turned there.
So it would have taken us exactly to Gate 2.
Right.
But all in all, it went good. A lot better than what I thought.
Me too.
We know what to do next time. So
Right.
hopefully this will help someone out, get you down there quicker, relieve some of your anxiety, some of your frustration.
Yeah.
Well, let us know. Let us know in the comments if
Right.
it helped out. If there's anything we can do to better it.
Or if you went and you went a different route and think that there's an easier way, put it in the comments.
Yep.
I mean, I think we got down there pretty quickly and pretty without very much, except that one turn. You know, without,
other than that, it was good.
So.
Like, comment,
Subscribe and share. This might help somebody else plan their big adventure to Charleston. But hope to see you on a cruise one day.
see y'all.
Be blessed, friends.
Hey y'all,
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to beautiful, where are we?
Cade's Cove.